What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. Hope you guys are looking forward to the weekend. I'm still on vacation myself, so I'm certainly enjoying that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Black Opinion, the Apple Guy. And as you can see here, we have a box, and we're going to be doing an unboxing. This is an unboxing video, and this is going to be for the Rode Wireless Go 2 mic setup. Now, I already have the first version of these, which is just simply called the Rode Wireless Go's. Now, the difference between the Go's, the first gen, or the first version, and the second version is that with the first gen, you get just one transmitter and one receiver. But with this one, you actually get one transmitter and two receivers. And the reason why you'd want that, depending on how you do your videos, for me, instance, when I'm doing my videos, with my first, with the Wireless Go, I simply would just have this attached to my camera, this I'm wearing, and then for my second camera, I simply would just use a shotgun mic. Well, audio quality wise, these are going to sound much different than the shotgun mic because that's more further away as opposed to right up on me. But this allows me the option of either using one transmitter for one camera and then not using another one and trying to use that camera for like B-roll, or I can use both of these receivers and one transmission or one transmitter. And so when I'm doing my video, I simply would just transfer between cameras and so keep the same audio feed. So as a solo creator, this is a very invaluable tool. I'll have a link in the description for this if you want to take a look at it. So we're just going to kind of get first impressions of this, and then we're just going to pop it open and take a look at it. I'm not going to do any of the setups or anything like that yet. Once I get a little bit of get a little bit of understanding of how this will work, then I'll make a separate video for that. So we're just going to kind of go over the box itself here. It says it's dual channel, so dual channel, 3.5 millimeter jack, comes USB-C, and also works with iOS and iOS phone. So obviously if you have like an iPhone 10, 12, or 11, this will work with that. Obviously 3.5 millimeter jack. If your camera has a 3.5 millimeter jack, you simply would plug one in into the transmitter or into the receiver and the other into your camera, and then it just sends a signal to the transmitters, and that's how that works. It's wireless. You get one receiver, two transmitters. You get 3 of the fur windshields, which from what I've read, these are actually better than the first gen versions, because the first gen versions, you simply just kind of clip them on. Sometimes they stay on, sometimes they don't. With these, you simply just you put in and you twist, which is actually kind of cool. Don't know why they didn't do that in the first gen, but I'm glad that they did it with the second one. You get 3 USB-C cords. You get a 3.5 millimeter TRS cable. Again, this is what you would use to plug into your camera. And so we'll go over the windscribe things first. So this is my original one. This is the one that goes for my Rode Wireless Go. These are for the second one. So this is what the bottom looks like on the new one. And this is what the one on the original looks like. As you can see, you don't get that little white little thing right there. That's how you clip on when it comes to putting this onto the wireless transmitter. So you just simply clip it on and that's it. And depending on how you pick up the mic, sometimes if you pick it up by the fur, sometimes it'll snap off. Usually it's not a problem if you have it indoors and you just want to muffle out a little bit of the background noise. But if you're doing any type of outdoor stuff and you pick this up, yeah, that's just a pain for it to pop off. But these, you simply just push in and you twist, and that's how that works. If you didn't hear any audio during like the last minute or so, my receiver kind of died on me on my Rode, so I'm using my other lavalier mic. But as you can see, you get 3 of these. So that's actually kind of cool. I'm not actually sure why you need 3 when you really only get one transmitter that doesn't really use it, and the true transceivers get it. So these are the transmitters, as you can see, just your typical ones. So if you've seen the other versions of the Rode wireless ones, they are about the same. The only difference is that on the transceiver for this, let me grab that so you can see the differences between that transceiver versus this one. This is my original. This is my first Wireless Go. This is the second version. Oh, that's the transmitter. That's the receiver. These are the 2 transmitters. So this one on the right is my old one. This on the left is my new one. So you can see they look almost exactly the same, with the exception, if you notice on this one, you got a bunch of arrows, one twisting, showing going this way, one going that way. That is because the wind of the dead cats, as I call them, are different for both of these. So what I mean by that is that this is on my first gen wireless goes. Notice there's a little white thing that you put, that's right there. That actually plugs into the little, if you can see the little holes there. Now, the problem with that is that if you have this connected and you say you actually pick it up by the wind thing, you can simply just literally just pop it off by accident. Normally, if you're in an indoor environment, it's not a lot of background noise. You could just strictly do it this way. But if you're out in a windy area and you have this connected to that and you pick it up by accident, and you pick it up and you usually will pick it up by the little wind thing, which is usually sometimes what I do, you pull that off, and now you got all this background noise that's being introduced into your audio. So you got to put this back on, and that can be a pain in the butt to kind of do that. But with the new ones, as you can see, you don't have that little white little piece that sticks out. So with those, you simply just connect that to these, and then you just twist. And then once it's twisted, it's like locked. And then once you pull it, it will not come off. So that's actually a pretty cool thing. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first one, but I guess as you know, obviously when it comes to newer devices, well, the next version up, obviously going to have improvements on it. So you get the one receiver and the two transmitters. So the reason why I love this setup versus my other one is that I can have this one transceiver in my camera along with this, and then I can connect these two, this one, to my Sony camera. So basically I can have one in my A6400, one on my ZV-1, and the audio quality is going to be the same no matter which camera I shift to, which is what I like, as opposed to when I had just a regular wireless Go and then I had a shotgun mic on my ZV-1. You can obviously notice there was quite a difference in audio between the two. So in the sense of working this way as a solo creator, that's actually kind of pretty good. I like that. So again, you got the receiver and you got the two transmitters, and this is your 3.5 millimeter jack your 3.5 millimeter jack. Now this plugs directly into the receiver. As you can see, there's a little hole there. That simply just plugs into that. And then this end plugs into the microphone jack on your camera, or you can plug this into your cell phone. If you have an iOS device, then you simply would just use the Lightning to 3.5 millimeter jack, and that's how that works. I don't know if it'll work with an iPad, because the iPads, especially the iPad Airs, you'll have to buy a USB-C version, not the Lightning to USB, because that just won't work. And then you have your 3 USB-C cords. Now these are what you use to charge all 3 devices, which I'm glad they still stuck with the USB-C. I kind of like that. It's much faster. It's a much faster charge that way. And then you've got obviously your quick start guide here, if you ever use that. And then you've got your nice carrying pouch that you can put all of them in. So basically it's the same as my Rode Wireless when it comes to carrying everything. Only difference is that I have all 3 in there. And that is everything for the unboxing of the Rode Wireless Go 2 wireless mic system. Now, this is just an unboxing and a first impression. I will be doing a follow-up video to this, so if you're not subscribed to my channel, please smash that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, that way you don't miss content when I drop it. And if you also want to see how you can implement this with an iPhone, and say you want to use your iPhone as your main vlogging camera because you don't have the money to buy a camera yet, you want to know how you can turn this into a vlogging setup, leave a comment down below and I can make a video for that if you want. Otherwise, yep, that's everything. And again, my name is Blanca Pino, the Apple Guy, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.